Hi guys, it's Kat and I am back, and I told you I had an amazing presenter with me. So I've still got Rob over here. Smile, Rob.
I'm here. Hello.
Okay, Rob's going to be our, little guest intermittent talker. However, let's go to the superstar that is with me, is the Lawerence Stubbs.
Hey guys, how are you?
So we're really lucky to have Lawerence down in the Gong. He is, if you don't know him, he's done a English Channel like swim, which was what?
Big one.
2 hours?
Oh yeah, a little bit longer.
A little bit longer. But Lawerence is absolutely passionate about getting people confident in the water and doing things out in this beautiful ocean of ours. So Lawerence takes some classes and pool swimmers, but the pool is all about getting ready to jump in the big wide world.
That's right. This is the place to start.
So we're just going to bomb a training person in the pool.
Oh, she's getting out.
Oh no, there she is. She's out.
Grace,
give us a wave.
Right, that's an elite triathlete at the end of a training session.
Is that what you look like when you finished?
No, I never looked that good. So that's Grace Musgrove. She's one of the top athletes in Australia. So training in the pool is the place to start. You've got to get confident in this saltwater environment before you take yourself outside.
So the salt's pretty different to chlorine, is that right?
Well, the whole body position's different. So Grace is wearing a wetsuit at the moment, and her legs are a little bit higher. She'll be a lot more streamlined in the water. But you take that off, it's different again. The body sinks. So Aquathon's going to be a warm day. Not a lot of people probably wearing wetsuits. So
are you allowed to wear a wetsuit?
Look, we sort of say yes. At the end of the day, if you want to wear your boardies, you want to wear a wetsuit.
Do I still get that MMJ medal?
Only you do, but it's all good. It's all good. You'll get your medal.
So here's Grace now. What can you tell us about her?
Look, she's got great technique. So she's an open water swimmer. She's got a fairly high tempo stroke rate. So you see it's a bit different to your classic sort of long loping style that you might see some of the more elite pool swimmers do. So yeah, she's a great swimmer and very competitive too. So yeah, terrific to watch.
Great to have a local, hey?
Yeah, it is
All right.
great.
So also, Lawerence, I just wanted to have a little bit of a chat about, sorry, we're probably making you guys dizzy. We've got the course just in the background there with the boats and stuff.
Right.
If you're looking at that course, what would the tips be for someone who's never been outside a pool?
Yeah. Well, first off, don't go in there on your own. Yeah, because whilst it doesn't look like it's a long way out to one of the boats, when you're out there, you've still got a good swim to get back.
Yeah.
And if you get a bit nervous about being in the open water, you don't want to be panicking. So, buddy up with a friend. Wear something nice and bright so the kayakers don't run you over.
Ooh, what colour are your caps this year?
We're going red, but we're also going fluoro. The fluoro is in.
Good,
It's big.
good.
It's big.
Fluoro,
That's great.
excellent.
Yeah.
Excellent.
So safety's the number one thing, right? So do some laps in the pool, get used to it, get out to the harbour, swim around the yellow and black marker a few times, back to the beach, feel comfortable with what you're doing before you start venturing a little bit further.
And that marker is actually quite good, isn't it? Because it's not within the channel of boats going in and out.
That's right. It's a
So it's on this side, isn't
off
it?
the beach, yeah.
Yeah, so that's quite a good marker if you're starting off.
And when you get
safety-wise.
a bit more confident, you can come round back behind the boats, follow up through the main channel, across, and start doing some loops. Feel really comfortable because that's where the course is going to be.
So I know you do some training with your squad in the harbour.
Yeah, we were
Because
in
my
there this
elite
morning,
swimming husband goes down and smashes a young pups, he tells me. I'm not sure if that's true or not. However...
When we could get him there.
his wife doesn't let him out the house. Do you know distances roughly? If someone was just to try and...
Well, what have we got in the aquathon, Rob? We got 750.
Yeah, look, believe it or not, the shortest is 200. So the great thing is...
200 metres, that's pretty good. Yeah.
And it's just 50 metres offshore. So
Yeah.
that's pretty protected. The 400 and the 750... basically it's 2 laps, so half a lap for the 400 metre swimmers, which is 1 lap around the harbour, and 2 laps for the 800 metre course. So we call it 750, but really it stretches up about 850.
That is the tip of the day. If you're training, it's actually 850, not 750.
Maybe a kilometre occasionally if the boys get out to sea a bit.
So I think if you're going to take that into the ocean, you want to be able to be doing more than that in the pool. Yeah?
Of course.
You want to be able to doing that continuously in the pool before you back yourself and going and swimming out through the heads. So, add a bit extra to what you're doing in the pool. Try and cut the rest down time down at the end of each lap and just get your fitness up so you can handle what's happening.
Can
out here.
in the pool, like obviously when you're out in an environment like that, there's no line along the bottom.
Yeah.
So when you're out, we consistently talk with our actual, not my husband, but my actual elite athletes about sighting when they're in their big races, because obviously you can swim in the pack.
Yeah.
But if you're out of the pack, whether you're getting spat out the back or you've gone off the front, you then got to sight, because obviously you can't just use the pack around you. What would be your tips on learning to sight? Can you do that in the pool to start with, or is it better to get out in the environment and do it?
Look, both, Kat. I think it's always good to start something in the pool if you can. So some simple sighting work you can do is swimming along with your nose just on the waterline, getting used to how high you should bring your head up. Last thing we want to be doing is popping our head up, looking around like this, trying to work out where we are. The legs sink, you drag more, and you'll get in a real panicky state. So our eyes are really powerful. We can take a snapshot of where we're at, get our head back down in the water again. But practicing swimming with your nose up for 10 or 15 strokes, then get it back down again, because that's as far as you want to bring it up. And then when you get a bit better at it, you can swim along and come up, roll your head just to that point again, and then roll to breathe. Get your head back down again. And trying to do that in one smooth motion is really important. And trust, when you bring it up, you've got a snapshot of what you're looking at, adjust your course.
Yeah.
And probably the big tip too is always try and get out and swim the course before you can, and pick up the landmarks up on the hill that you can use to swim to, because the buoys, if you get a little bit of a wave, disappear behind the wave. If you can sight off a building that's behind it, even better.
Absolutely.
So yeah, you can practice that in the pool, and then get out in the harbour, pick the lighthouse, swim to the lighthouse.
And one of the
and
other
get used to
things that
exciting.
you know, trying to do it at the same time of day that the race is on, so that the sun's going to be where it is, because often you'll go, I'm going to pick that, but then the sun's right there and you lose that sight.
Which should be
So
pretty good in the morning. The sun will be,
it'll be all right.
you know, on the east side, a little bit up to the north. But getting used to the harbour and it's a safe place to train. Just be careful of the boats coming out. So if you're ever going to go across the main channel, as you're coming past, just pop your head up, have a look, see you've got no boats coming out of the harbour before you keep swimming. And again, don't do it on your own. The more the merrier, bright caps, even wear a tow float if you want to, just to make sure that you
And
don't
Lauren,
get
sorry,
run over.
Rob's busting to say
Yeah,
something.
I am.
Rob,
Come
get
on,
in there.
give it to me. No, I've gone a minute without having a talk, right?
I know, right?
So,
Sorry, another minor miracle.
Yeah.
You saw it here.
Yeah, good on you, good on you. Wife says, can I get a word in? Okay, that'll do. There's your 1 second. But no, look, you know, one thing that people do get a bit afraid of is you mentioned, you know, like a lot of people around them. Now, we know that, look, the harbour, with people around and boats and that, you're not going to get sharks in the water, so that's one great thing. But the scariest thing is we're just getting somebody knocking your goggles off. So what is there
that's
tips
true.
for that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look, what we try and do with the kids too all the time, get your goggles off, have a bit of a swim without them, get used to having water in your goggles. And the reality is some of the starts of these events can be quite traumatic. So don't put yourself in the middle of the pack.
Yeah, give yourself a break.
If you think you might get a bit intimidated by it happening. So step to the side, sit out on the edge, get yourself a good start. So if you've got the buoy over there, the last thing you want to be doing is smack here, trying to get to that buoy, because everyone's going to come over the top of you if you're slow. So learn your limitations, and take your first one just on the side and complete the course. That'll be the great wins. Just get around it safely. And if you do get pushed under the water, don't panic. You're going to come back up, right? It's pretty hard to sink. And again, if you come and do some training stuff, we can practice some pack work where you're doing some stuff in the pool, 3 or 4 of you together, getting used to it. Get your mates to hit you with a few.
All swim on top of each other.
Hit you with a few noodles or something that the kids have got.
So fantastic. So just to wrap that up, make sure you get in, do the distance or just over the distance in the pool. Be really confident in the pool first. As Lawerence was saying, try some of that sight swimming where you're just lifting up to your nose. That's a brilliant tip. Then come down with some of your mates. If you're in a team, that'd be an awesome fun thing to do beforehand. Or come down, then go and have brekkie somewhere afterwards. Do some out and backs about that time that you do in the pool, so you know about that same length. But main thing, have a great time. It's not about getting out there and smashing world records. Well, some people it is, but not for us. So you want to complete, you want to have a great day, and you want to do it where you really enjoy it and you come back year after year. What do you reckon, Rob?
I'll be here at least.
Fantastic. Thanks
Good
heaps.
on ya.
Good on you.
Cheers.
See you
Thanks.
guys.
Awesome.